All right, we are recording. Hello,
Yes.
everyone. I'm LéTania
Hello.
Severe, she, her pronouns. I'm with the research team with King County Equity Now, and I'm joined by this one over here. Go
This one
for it,
over here.
Shaun. I know. I'm like, no one knows
Yeah,
where the boxes are. You're up
that's
next,
true.
Shaun. I know.
Awesome. I am Shaun Glaze. Thank you, LéTania. I use they, them pronouns. I'm also with the research team at King County Equity Now. And we are joined by one of our newest members, the one, the only. I don't know why I'm saying it like this. I'm so sorry.
You're so excited. You're just so
I am
excited.
excited. I really am. MiracleJoy, we are so thrilled to have you join our team. Yes, I would love it if you can introduce yourselves to the audience. Just let them know. Just I don't know. I don't want to say what makes you special because there's so many things, but just like share with us what you want to share with the audience today.
Hello, audience. My name is MiracleJoy. Pronouns are she, her, and hers, or my name. And I'm just so happy to be here. So thank you for having me, Shaun and LéTania.
Yes,
Awesome.
LéTania and I were so excited. Once we can get project managers, our lives became like exponentially better.
It's true. It's
Yes.
true. That's exactly right. Yeah, we're so pumped about it. Yeah.
Our research project managers do a lot, especially the behind the scenes. Someone called it sausage making, which is kind of a weird phrase to me, but it's a lot of nitty gritty details. Things like making sure that people complete their ethics training, answering questions, just really helping us to organize calendars and documents and contracts. And it's a lot of work, and we're very grateful for them. You may have seen, we did a What is a Research Project Manager podcast a little while back. And while those things are future things that our project managers will be working on, for the most part, they're just trying to get our community researchers, up and running so they can get paid for their labor. So very
Yes.
excited. But
Absolutely.
MiracleJoy, can you please tell us, please, what excites you right now? It doesn't have to be work. It could be anything.
Oh, okay. Well, I have the perfect thing to share with you all, which I really haven't been
Ooh,
sharing much of. I kind of been keeping it on the low, but
okay.
just for the past 40 days, I've been practicing mindful eating and
Mm,
wellness and just,
mm,
more of a healthy lifestyle as far as me working out and,
mm-hmm,
including more nutrients into my diet and to just
mm-hmm,
practice self-love, and so
mm.
while
It's
doing
awesome.
all of that, I feel much better. I'm down about 17 pounds since August 1st.
Okay.
And it's not even about that. It's really just about, my health and how I feel. And so
Yes.
I've just been in the mindset of just breaking those generational curses of, just
Mm,
not being aware of, what overeating looks like or binge eating or,
mm-hmm,
mental illness and sicknesses that my family has dealt with in the past. And so I'm just working
mm-hmm.
on myself to break that for the future generations to come. It
I
feels
love
good.
it.
And I'm just
Yeah.
taking it one day at a time. Just one day
Oh
at
my
a time.
gosh.
That's
I love
fantastic.
it.
I
So if
know.
I'm ever cranky, it's probably because I want a Snickers, but just bear with me, you know. I'll
we
just continue to drink my water.
we gotta get you one of those Snickers commercials, where you're cranky and then they're just like, give her
Oh yeah.
Snickers.
That's wild. It's
Yeah.
funny that you say that because one of the things I'm really looking forward to the researchers getting trained on is mindfulness. In
Yes.
part because like for me, um, I'm in this Black Trans healing circle group that just started to meet up. I think they still have spots. So if you're like a Black trans person, look for
Oh.
Michaela on on Facebook, Lavender Rights Project. But we were talking about mindfulness last night, and we were talking about how what it means for each of us. And I was saying, for me, it's about connecting almost to like an ancestral practice. Like I think a lot
Yes.
about how our ancestors probably really wanted to rest and like really wanted to have the time to really just be with themselves and be with each other
Yes.
in a like intentional way instead of being forced here or forced there. And I'm just
Mhm.
like, man, if that's what mindfulness is, I can practice a little of that. Like if it's about like trying to create opportunities for that and be able to practice that. For me, it's not so much eating as it is sleep, because I don't, LéTania will tell you, I don't sleep.
No, no, Shaun does not sleep. I can tell by when the emails start to trickle in and the text, you know, all those things are time stamped. And so I can map out Shaun's sleep pattern based on that.
Damn the data.
I know.
Helen on me.
I know.
So
yeah,
for me,
that's
it's
awesome.
like, yeah, that mindfulness piece is huge. And we have a few mindfulness practitioners who are creating videos for our researchers, and we'll share some of them out to our podcast as well. But it's all about kind of bringing that in and having it be useful to help build relationships with each other, because we're also just like often forced to just go, go, go. You know, don't focus on like that person right in front of you as a fellow person, and we just want to disrupt that. Disrupt as much as possible.
Disrupt.
I'm gonna say I'm very excited. Like I love food, and I love like healthier food. I've like, you know, just over the years, just getting into being more what's the right word? Just a little, just going outside of my box, my comfort space for food, and seeing like different things I like, and it really brings a lot of joy to be able to like start to come up with all these different or just get a bunch of recipes that are healthy but also like really delicious, and then like when I overeat those, I don't really feel that bad about it.
Right. The other day I made some candy yams, and so instead of using, you know, the margarine butter and the brown sugar, I used like some vegan butter and some honey, like just a substitute, you know, and it still tasted just as good.
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
No, I could talk about food all day. Like,
I know,
my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, should I promote my Pinterest page? That's where we keep all our recipes on there. These aren't ones that I made up. These are just ones I found, and they bring me. I love it. I'll share with you all, and yeah, it's got some good stuff on there.
Oh my gosh, I love those.
Yeah, I know, right?
So much. Well, I know this isn't exactly what we were thinking we're gonna go, but I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I will tell you, MiracleJoy will be hosting some of our upcoming podcasts. And I think we'll see not only a lot more of MiracleJoy, but just a lot more joy in our lives, because MiracleJoy will be here.
That's right.
Yes. Black joy.
That's right.
All day, every day. So one of the things that we always do when we're about to sign off is we'll do our calls to action. Sometimes they're about political things like city council votes and overrides. Sometimes they're about data collection, like surveys that we're fielding now, like the survey we're fielding now. And other times they're about whoever we're talking with and whatever is important to them. So today, I think I'll kick us off. The council votes today. They do, and I'm hoping that future audience members are like, oh yes, they did the right thing. But right now I'm in the present, and city council hasn't yet voted whether or not they're going to override the mayor's veto. Please, please, please push, push, push. We have a public comment period at 3 o'clock today, which means that the sign up for that's at 1 o'clock today.
1 o'clock.
Want to tell them 1 o'clock. Otherwise, email them, because that is a great way to connect with your city council members. And if you're not in Seattle, please feel free to retweet and tag and, you know, all of that, because that counts too. So that's what I'll promote. Get them to override that veto so we can get $17 million into our community. $3 million for this community-led research that we've been talking about for the last 4 months. $4 million for disrupting gun violence, and $10 million for scaling up community organizations, solving really tough problems like, you know, homelessness and violence, and just you know, terrible things. You want to solve terrible thing problems? Money.
That's right. That's right. Override the veto. Do it.
Override the veto.
LéTania, is there anything you want to hold up for a call to action?
I do. I want to go ahead and promote Azure's survey, mapping prevention.
Violence.
Mapping violence, mapping prevention survey. And we will put a link to that in the description. I think there's only a week left for that. So please fill that out, share it, get other people to fill it out. We'd appreciate it.
Yes, mappingprevention.org. And they do weekly cash drawings for $50. So I'm just going to put that out there too.
There's an incentive.
MiracleJoy, do you want to close this out with anything?
Yes, for sure, for sure. My call to action to everyone watching right now is to just be present, you know, with the times that are happening now and how time is just happening. Try and just be present in everything that you're doing, you know, be focused and to just kind of listen to your inner voice and just be present in everything that you do. And I would also add that you subscribe to Keep Coming Equity Now YouTube page. We need more followers. We've got much more content, much more guests coming your way. You don't want to miss it. You want to be informed. You want to be up to date. So subscribe.
Love it. Awesome. All right. Well, I think that's all we have. Thank you, MiracleJoy, for joining us today. You're a fantastic guest, and we're so excited. Yeah, we love our new PM. We will see you next episode.
That's right. Bye,
Peace out, y'all.